morning, students of class. ESL preparation classes. Today we are conducting a preparation class for you.
Yes, sir.
Recently, just before we have conducted ESL preparation class for class 11 also. Now, what is ESL all about? What is assessment of speaking and listening? Now, you all are doing ESL under CC pattern since class 9. You have done in 9th also, you have done in 10th also, you have done in 11th also. Now you will be doing in class 12th also. The procedure is the same. ESL means what? Assessment of speaking and listening. Okay? Now first of all, S means what? Your speaking activity. S means, and L means what? Your listening activity. Okay? Now both are bifurcated in ASL. First, listening activity will be conducted afterwards. Before that, speaking activity will be conducted. Because it takes lots of time, consumes time. That means you already know that between two students we are conducting speaking activity between student A and student B. Okay. Now, what is the marks distribution of speaking activity?
8 and 20.
Marks distribution of speaking activity is of 20 marks. It is of 20 marks. Then it is divided into 10. Okay? That means on the basis of what you are judged, okay, what are the bifurcation points on which you are judged? What is seen? That means first of all, problem solving task number is given in the first column. Okay? In the second column, what is given? You would say your pronunciation, your punctuation, okay? Your language accuracy is same. Okay? Your language accuracy, your punctuation, your pronunciation is same. Everything is seen in these bifurcations. Now, according to that only, you are given the marks. Okay? Out of 20, you are provided with the marks. Then it is the conversion is done by 10. Then after that, the conversion is done by 10. Okay? It goes like that. Same goes with listening activity. Now, in listening activity, how many tasks you are having? In listening activity, you are having 4 tasks, maybe 5 also. Each task is divided in 4 or 5 marks. In listening activity, what you have to do? You have to listen to the audio clip and you have to answer to those questions. In listening activity, what you have to do? You have to listen to the audio clip and you have to answer to those. You have to listen to those audio clip and you will be solving the task. That means as you listen, start solving the task. Don't wait till the last. Okay? As you listen, start solving the task. That means each activity carries 4 or 5 marks. It is also of 20 marks. Then the conversion is done by 10. Okay? 10 marks of speaking activity is taken and 10 marks of listening activity is taken. So this is known as what? ASL, which we call what? Assessment of speaking and listening. Now in particular, if I talk about speaking activity, it consumes lots of time. Okay? Between two students, we are conducting speaking activity. According to alphabetical order, students are called. Okay, and they will be sitting in front of the invigilator, or you could call him an examiner. Okay. In speaking activity, what is done? First of all, you have to be well prepared with your motivational speech. Yes. Okay. Now, motivational speech, you can select on your own topic, but it should be a motivational topic. It should be a very healthy topic. Okay, it should not be light topics. Now you are in 11th and 12th standard, so various type of compositions you have done. Okay, you can select the topics from those, but don't tell your topics to anyone. Okay, what you are preparing on, but don't tell your topics to anyone. Okay, you should not be telling your topics to anyone, so that you are preparing. Understood? So keep your topics very secret. Okay? Keep your topics very secret. You have to be well prepared with your motivational topics. You can select your topics from your long composition part. Various type of long compositions you are having. Now you are having your reference books also. You are having sample papers. You can select the topics from there. And you get to prepare. Okay. Now in speaking activity, what we are doing? We are conducting speaking activity between two students, student A and student B. First of all, when you will be entering, you will be taking permission from the invigilator, then you are going inside. You are giving your Viva exam also, you are giving your practical exam also, you know better. What you are doing, you are taking permission from the invigilator, and both the students are entering in the practical or ESL. Then he tells you to sit down, and you sit down in your place according to our order. Let me finish, then you can ask. Try to ask in English. Now see, you are entering the room of ASC, you are taking permission by the invigilator or the examiner, you are entering the room and you are sitting accordingly. First of all, what is asking you? Invigilator or examiner asks you to give your self-introduction. So in self-introduction, what you have to tell? Your name, your class, your section, which faculty you are, your school's name, and where it is situated. Okay? Then you can tell about your hobbies also, about your hobbies, about your parents also. Your father is working, your mother is a housewife, then the invigilator will be asking you, what is the topic of your speech? You will be mentioning the topic. Then he will be asking you, give the speech on that particular topic. So you will be giving the speech on that particular topic. You will be giving the speech. Okay? When you have finished your speech, then the invigilator will cross question. What he will do? He will be cross questioning on the basis of your speech. He may ask one question, he may ask two questions. Then after that, there will be a cross question session between the students, between student A and student B. Student A will be asking a question to student B, and student B will be asking a question to student A. That will be your cross question session. And at last, what comes student A will be At last what comes? At last what comes? Huh? At last your problem solving task. That means any prompt could be given. There are various types of prompt and task numbers. There are various types of prompts and task numbers.
Yes, sir. I know.
Okay?
Yes.
You know that? That means the task number will be given to you and the prompt will be given to you. So you will be reading that prompt and you will be answering those questions. You will be reading those prompts and you will be answering those questions according to the prompt. Suppose if I have given you the prompt what? That means some students go by bus. Okay? Go by bus, we bus to go and they come by school bus. And often we see some of the senior students what they are doing, those who are very notorious, they are, that means they are creating indiscipline in the bus. They are creating indiscipline in the bus and they are disturbing the small children. Some of the school we often see that they are often bullying them. We often see that people say that or they are disturbing them, they are bullying them. Okay. Now on the basis of that, some question could be asked. This is a problem. That means, do you think to be a senior student of the school you should do that?
No.
The first question is that.
Yes, sir.
Do you think it is like that? Is it formed like that? That means on the basis of prompt, any question could be formed. Okay. So this is known as what? Problem solving task. This is known as what? What we call that? Problem solving task. So any task any task could be given to you. On the basis of that, you have to answer those questions. So this is known as prompt task numbers. Prompt task numbers will be given to you. Okay. Now, as I told you, speaking activity is divided into how many parts? Once again, I will be telling you that. Now, see, speaking activity is divided in 5 parts. On the basis of that, only you are getting the marking. On the basis of that, you are getting the marking. On 5 parts, speaking activity is divided. I will be telling you that once again. On the basis of that, only you are getting the marking. Just a little bit of it. I am telling you that also. Now see how the speaking activity is divided. How the speaking activity and listening activity is divided. I will be telling you that. Now see. Now the first task number is what? The first task number.
Providing the source.
Now first task number is your problem solving task. The first column is of that. Now second column is speaking activity IC. IC known as what? Interactive communication. What do you mean by interactive communication? We are interacting between invigilator and between whom? Between the students. And between students to students. Between whom? Between invigilator and students. And between students to students. Afterwards, not afterwards. Okay? You are interacting, that is known as what? Interactive communication. What we call that? Interactive communication between student and translator and between whom? Between student to student. What you are cross questioning what the invigilator is asking to you all. The questions you are answering that is known as what? Interactive communication. And second is what? Judged on your fluency. That means how fluent you are in the language. How fluent you are in the language. So each part is divided in 5 marks. Each part is divided in how many marks? In 5 marks. And third is your pronunciation. What is the? Your pronunciation. That means your vocabulary should be very strong. Your pronunciation should be really very strong. You should be very correct. Okay. All these things are seen in your speaking ability. Okay. First, the problem solving task number column. Like as I told you, IC column means what? Interactive communication. That means third is what? Your fluency. That means how well you speak. What is your range of language? That is your fluency. Okay. Then what comes? Your pronunciation is seen. On the basis of that, marks are divided. Then at last what comes? A. That means language ability. A is what? Your language ability. Now all these 5 parts are divided into 5 parts. All these 5 parts are okay. All these parts are divided into how many parts? Here, all these parts are divided into 5 parts. So that makes equal to 20 marks. That makes equal to 20 marks. So speaking activity is of 20 marks. And the second part, the listening activity. Now the listening activity part is divided, as I told you, into 4 parts. Maybe the first part may be given to you match the statements. First passage of match the statement. You have to match the statement of student A, B, C and D like that. Okay, second question may be of fill in the blanks.
Sir, may I come in?
Second question may be of fill in the blanks. Second question may be of fill in the blanks. Task 3 may be of nerve attention. Choose the correct option in MCQs. Task 3 may be of MCQs. Fourth task may be of open forms. That means you have to listen to the passage and you have to answer those. You have to listen to the passage and you have to answer those questions. So this is known as what? Your AAC. What we call that? Assessment of speaking and listening. What we call that? Assessment of speaking and listening. If anybody has any confusion regarding this, you can ask the questions now. If you have any confusion, anyone? आपको सुनने के लिए you were asking कि classes नहीं लग रही बोल रहे क्या getting right. तो आपको सुनने के लिए क्या having the classes, please respect your classroom and the management of it. We are taking pains for you to conduct all this. It's not so very easy. Try to understand all these things. Yeah. If anybody has any question regarding this, you can ask anyone. If you are having any confusion. And one thing more I want to tell you, it's very important. It's your practical for English and it carries 20 marks. And these marks are added in your theory mark. English. Try to speak What do you ask? Maybe. I may be or I may also come. Particularly the conduction school, so I will be. Okay? So I will be there. By next week we will be conducting AAC. By next week we will be conducting AAC. Speaking activity. Listening takes no time. In 1 hour we can finish that. We can combine the class and we can finish off that. But speaking activity consumes time. Between two students, 8 to 10 minutes are given. For speaking activity, between two students, 8 to 10 minutes are given. That's why it takes longer period of time. That's why we will be conducting speaking activity. That's why within this week start preparing for your speaking activity and listening activity. Because I am already saying all these topics in the class every time. Yesterday I was presenting. Okay? How the speaking activity is conducted, listening activity is conducted. I am sending you all those things always in the classroom. Okay? Further any queries regarding this? Anything? Anybody wants to ask anything about that? Any confusion regarding that? Any confusion you are having, you can ask now. If you are having any confusion, you can ask now. Okay? What is speaking activity and listening activity? Regarding that, you can ask. And one thing more, now see these 20 marks are added in the 40 marks. Now your literature part, I am talking about your literature part also. This time the literature part has totally changed. That means 40 marks of MCQs you will be getting. 40 marks of MCQs you will be getting. It is not so easy. This is very difficult. MCQs are very difficult. Now 20 marks of MCQs you will be getting in the reading section. Reading section means what? Your unseen passage. And 20 marks of MCQs you will be getting on your literature part. That makes 40. That means the paper is divided into two patterns. Pattern A will be MCQ and pattern B will be subjective. Okay? Pattern A will be MCQ and pattern B will be subjective. Subjective means what? Your writing part. That means in that we will be getting short composition, long composition and literature part question and answer. That is known as what? Subjective pattern. Okay? So remember that your question paper this year has been divided into two parts. First part is part A will be of MCQ type, that will be of 40 marks, 20 marks of MCQ in the reading section. Reading section means unseen passage, and 20 marks of MCQs you will be getting on your literature part. Literature part is two books you are having of English. Okay, what books you are having? Flamingo and Pistas. Flamingo and Pistas. Okay, so be ready, follow with your lessons. Be ready, follow with your lessons. Okay, that means from anywhere you could get the answer. Now in unseen passage also there is a change, you know that. Okay, first passage will be very plain passage. Second passage will also be plain. Third passage will be of what? Of graphical representation. I have told you about that in your online classes. So you have to read the graphical structure and you have to analyze that. After analyzing that, you have to answer those questions. Okay? It is not so easy. MCQs are very tough. If you get the answer once wrong, then it will be completely wrong. Okay? It is very difficult part. Okay? That means you will be getting one passage of graphical representation also. You get a pie chart, you get a bar diagram, graphical material you put in. So you have to read those graphical materials and you have to analyze the passage and you have to answer the you have to practice a lot. For that you can purchase sample papers from the market. In my opinion, Aligarh is the best one. Okay? Start solving all the question papers from A to Z from Aligarh. Start solving. Okay? For each and every subject, not only for Indian English, for each and every subject you can purchase that. Okay? Once again I am repeating. The question paper of literature is of 50 marks. 80 marks. 40 marks of MCQs and 40 marks of subjective writing marks. Okay? 40 marks of that means 80 plus 20. 20 marks of English. 80 plus 20, 20 marks of that makes it. These marks are very important and your question paper is really very important. Got it everyone? Now if anybody has any queries regarding that, you can ask me now only.